Hello, good morning students. I welcome you all in our online classes. I am your math teacher from Shivaji Group of Institutions. Students, as you know that on yesterday we have started our exercise 3E where we have start our word problems. So today we will continue our word problems on your exercise 3E. So let's start today's class. As you started our exercise before, there is no need to write any thought. You just write the date of today. Then write your chapter name and your exercise is 3E. Okay, so today as you can see in the board our question is the population of a city is 25 lakh 54. Out of these 13 lakh 85,768 are males. So how many females are in the city? As you know that the mean of population is the total citizens live in a city. Now, so here that population is divided into two parts. The parts are male and female, right? So male is given and we have to count the number of females. Okay. So it means like in a bowl you have two color of balls, red and green. You know the total number of balls and you know the red balls, but you don't know the green balls. So how can you find the green balls? You just subtract the number of red balls from the total ball and you will get your green ball. Like this we will find the number of female. Okay. So total number of population, the population. Total population is 25 lakh 54. Okay. Then males equal to 13 lakh 85,768. So now we have to find females. Huh? How many females are in that city? So you just subtract males value from the total number of population value. Then you can count your females value. Okay. So let's subtract. As you know that how can you subtract? You can do subtraction directly to yourself. This is your homework. So students, like this you can solve all the questions of this exercise. I will give you some homework related to this which you will solve in your notebook as a heading of homework, and work done by me here, do it in your notebook as a heading of class work. Thank you to all for attending today's class.
Hello students, good morning. I am your English teacher from Shivaji Group of Institution. Students, yesterday we have learned about the chapter 3rd, that is irregular plurals. In this chapter means now you have gotten what is irregular pronoun. Irregular pronouns is the set patterns of making plurals do not agree with some singular nouns. Such pronouns are known as irregular plurals. Means in some cases we might have noticed that the set pattern of making plurals do not agree with some singular nouns. Such plurals are known as irregular plurals. So students, this you have learned in my previous lecture. Now here I have written some nouns remain the same in
from Shivaji Group of Institution. Here welcome you all in the online class of our institution. Students, today we will read a new chapter of neuroscience. Chapter name is helpfulness. So before we start this chapter, let's read the objective of the lesson. And the objective of the lesson are encourage children to be helpful, to motivate children that they should be helpful to everyone, to teach that helpful activity done by them would bring feeling of contentment and smile on their faces, and to encourage them that if they will help someone, so the feeling of the helpfulness will give us contentment and a smile on their face. Motivate them to get socially involved and help animals, and which will show their humanity, and to motivate the children that they should involve socially, and if they will help the animals, so it will show their humanity. So let us read the story of a boy who thought himself the happiest boy of the world, but later he realized that only wealth can't make one happy unless one uses it to help others. So in this chapter we will read a story of a boy who thought himself that he was the happiest because he was the wealthy, but later he realized that only wealth can't make anyone happy. So let us read the story. The title of the story is A True Mirror. Once there lived a boy named Kabir. He was very rich. He had everything that a boy could ever wish to have, but he had never helped anyone in any way. So there lived a boy whose name is Kabir. He was very rich and he had all luxuries, but he had never helped anyone in any way. So one day Kabir saw an old mirror in a shop. It fascinated him so much that he persuaded his parents to buy it for him. So one day he saw an old mirror in a shop. So he was very fascinated about that mirror. So he told their parents that he wanted that mirror. So when the shopkeeper delivered the mirror, Kabir insisted that it should be placed in his room. So when the shopkeeper delivered the mirror, Kabir insisted their parents that the mirror should be placed in their room. He could hardly wait to see his reflection in the mirror. He wants to see his reflection in the mirror. So that's why he forced their parents to keep the mirror in his room. But what did he see? While Kabir was smiling, his reflection was not. So when Kabir saw his face in the mirror, what did he see? That he saw that the Kabir was smiling, but the reflection in the mirror was not smiling. So he found it strange. He tried again. He made funny faces, but his reflection did not smile. It persisted to be sad. So he tried a lot that if his reflection could smile, but after many attempts the reflection remained sad. So that was very strange. So students, that's all for today. I will continue this lesson in my next video. Thank you for attending this class. Now we will meet in our next class.
सुप्रभात बच्चों, मैं आपकी हिंदी अध्यापिका शिवाजी ग्रुप ऑफ इंस्टीट्यूशन की इस हिंदी कक्षा में आप सभी का स्वागत करती हूँ। बच्चों, आज मैं हिंदी व्याकरण में पाठ 2 वर्ण विचार में प्रश्नोत्तर दिखा रही हूँ। पिछली कक्षा में मैंने आपको इसी पाठ के कुछ प्रश्न दिखवाए थे, तो प्रश्नों को हम आगे बढ़ाते हैं। तो जो प्रश्न आपने किए हैं उसी के आगे आप ये प्रश्न लिखेंगे। तो प्रश्न लिखिए, अयोग्य किसे कहते हैं और क्यों, प्रश्नवाचक चिन्ह लगा लीजिए और इसका उत्तर लिखिए। अंक और आहा को अयोग्य कहते हैं क्योंकि इनकी गणना ना स्वर वर्ण में होती है ना व्यंजन वर्ण में, इसीलिए ये अयोग्य कहे जाते हैं। तो ये प्रश्न आप अपनी कॉपी में स्वच्छ से लिखें। फिर दूसरा प्रश्न है, ऊष्म व्यंजन किसे कहते हैं, प्रश्नवाचक चिन्ह लगा लीजिए और इसका उत्तर लिखिए। जिन वर्णों का उच्चारण करते समय मुख से ऊष्म तथा गर्म वायु निकलती है उन्हें ऊष्म व्यंजन कहते हैं। ये भी संख्या में 4 हैं, श, श, स, ह। इस प्रकार आपको अपनी कॉपी में ये प्रश्न करने हैं। तो आज के लिए बस इतना ही। इस कक्षा में आपकी उपस्थिति के लिए धन्यवाद।